Okay, so Mark brought home a salmon, kind of rinsed it off and taken a quick picture, and I'll wait till he's got this mostly cleaned up and cut up, and then we'll carry on from there. Mark is assuming this fellow's about 20 pounds.
Yeah, it was 20 pounds. I didn't weigh it, but it looks like about a 20 pounder.
Mark cleaning fish. At least I'm not doing that. I definitely will be canning up some of this salmon, but I'm not cleaning it. Okay, Mark is busy cutting up salmon steaks, and we have the jars all prepared. And he's going to cut up the salmon steaks and put them in the jars for me, and afterwards I will can them up.
After that, you're on your own. I've done enough work for one day.
Oh, well. Okay, yeah, you've caught the fish, you've brought it home, you've butchered it and cleaned it.
Yeah, see, I'm not just a pretty face after all.
You're not just a pretty face?
Yeah,
No.
after all. Yes.
Well, you were a very pretty face.
Yeah, you're talking about like last century, maybe. Not in this century.
Oh, well, we all lose our pretty faces eventually there. Okay. The idea is to develop other skills, isn't it?
That's why I clean fish.
At least
Okay, got those guys done. So you're saying a little bit thinner?
a little bit, well, yeah, you want it
Okay,
to,
like that, maybe.
yeah.
See if I can fit this guy in.
I'm going to try it without cutting it in half this time.
Haha, look at that.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, I think it's got something to do with the oils in the skin to put it on the outside, and it just turns out better that way.
Okay, well,
And the only other thing we're going to add is a tiny bit of salt. We could add a peppercorn or two if you want. That would be up to you. Let me know if you want it,
it's up to you.
because otherwise it's just half teaspoon of salt, no water, no nothing, and we just can it up, and it does take quite a while to pressure can though. And yeah, I appreciate you going through the whole process and loading the jars too. So
I thought
this is your catch. I suspect if you want to put little pieces in to fill the gaps in some of these jars, you can do so. But that would be up to you. That's it. That's what I meant. Can certainly do that. Now,
That
we've
guy's
got
gonna be too tall.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Just mess that cut up.
How many more jars do you think you'll need?
Probably about this, almost this many again. Because I've got, I think that's almost half of the fish left over.
Okay.
But I think there was one piece I took off of it before we started cutting them. So
Well, I'll get you some more,
I'll
and then what
probably
you
need
use,
maybe
you
two
use.
more.
Okay. I think we have enough. On the other hand, if you catch another salmon, I may have to go out and buy some of these jars. I don't really want to put them in pints. There are those that keep telling me to put a damp cloth down and do it on top of your damp cloth, and it doesn't slide around so much.
That would be a good idea, probably.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Move your jar onto while you're stuffing it.
That way, that guy's still trying to escape, but it should be okay.
Okay, so the salmon fillets are already in the fridge. I guess I better pull out the pressure canner right now.
Now, is the spine from this fish going to soften up, or the bones going to soften up the way they did in the commercial canned salmon that I used to eat as a kid?
Pardon me?
Do the bones get soft?
Yes.
Okay, good. I'm going to stick that piece of bone in there then. Because that was always my favorite part when I was a kid.
But what I do want you to do when you're done is finish fixing that one there.
Finish fixing which one where?
That one that's sticking up a lot. Perhaps it's fine. I'll double check it when I...
Yeah, take a look at it later, but this isn't all going to go in one, but... What time is it? I have to be out of here soon.
Where do you have to go?
I have to go, I have a 2 o'clock meeting.
Ooh. And you're going to go to a meeting smelling of fish?
What time is it?
1:30?
Oh, okay, that's not bad. I've got 10 minutes to wash my hands and leave.
Oh, you got...
No, the fish is just on my hands.
Yeah,
I've been handling
change
fish.
your sweater.
I've been handling fish and fish eggs all day, so...
Change your sweater.
Yeah, I can do that. I'm sure I have other sweaters.
You've been splashing fish all over you. Not bad. I take it that's it?
That's just about it. That guy keeps popping up, but...
And you got this guy?
Yeah, I've yet to finish him off.
Oh, that's the first time you've assisted me in canning anything, Mark.
First time you've said, Mark, this is your job.
Oh, is that why?
Yep.
Okay.
That's the only reason, otherwise I would have...
Otherwise you would have left me to do it? Yeah,
Would have
no,
left you to do
I
all
don't
this.
think so.
Well, it's handling food. I'm not good at that.
No.
I
thought you
just
cooked all the meals lately.
well, I just kill it and cook it. I'm not good at handling it.
Oh.
That one there is also sitting a little bit too tall. I think
is.
It's just the width of it. I think that was the last one, so it's...
And that's where you can add another piece to another jar if you want.
Yep.
Now, are you supposed to give Luke some of this?
No, he's getting the eggs.
Oh, he's getting the eggs.
I gotta
okay.
pack them in ice or something
Okay.
and get them down to him.
Tomorrow or
no, I'll
today?
take them with me right now.
Okay. And the fillets you're going to take care of when you get home?
Yep. Or actually, they could probably sit there and we'll just have them for dinner tonight.
Right.
We can just have the fillets for dinner tonight.
If you like.
Okay, I think that's it. Oh, this guy here is too tall. Okay. Oops.
Look
Why
at
is he
all
too
those
tall?
eggs. I'm amazed.
Yeah, tons of eggs in that fish.
How many eggs there are there?
Thousands.
Okay, so you want the bag packed in ice as well? Or
Yeah,
the
if you-
fish like throw ice right in with the
No,
fish?
don't throw ice in there. Put those in the bag.
And then-
Put that bag inside another bag with ice in the second bag.
Okay.
So that way they'll stay chilled.
thought he already had one of these, Mark.
He did. He got one on Saturday.
So how many of these does he want?
I don't know. Probably as many as you can get.
Really? What do you do with them?
He cures them and uses them to catch fish.
Oh, you cure them? There's something you have to
Yeah,
do
he
with them?
cures them in salt and brown sugar, and I'm not certain of the procedure.
Okay, so
But I'm sure he'd share his secrets with me. Okay, the jars are done. Now, I'm gonna go and wash my hands.
I think you'd better
Get
wash.
rid of the fishy smell.
I'm glad I'm not married to a fisherman. Okay, fish eggs packed in ice, ready to go. Okay, well, I've got my canner on the stove with 3 quarts of water, and I've got my vinegar, and I've got my lid soaking in hot water. So, same old process. Oh, first of all, I do want to add some salt to each one of these. So, I will be doing that, just a touch of salt to each one. Okay, that's done. We don't add any water, just the salt, and you could add a peppercorn if you want to. And right now I'm just going to clean the edges. Okay, and a lid. And rings. Now you want to process this as quickly as possible. According to Mark, the longer it takes to process, the more the fish deteriorates. So we want to get this done as soon as possible. Okay, my canner, I've got 3, 6, 7 at the lower level, and I'm going to have to put in a second level. So let's continue along here. These are the muckiest ones. The idea is to make sure the edges are all clean so that the lids seal. Okay. Great. Okay, same process as ever. First of all, dump the rest of the vinegar in the canner. Put my lid on. Wait till it comes up to temperature. When the little lock has locked up in place, then we let it vent for a good 10 minutes. Bring it up to 10 pounds pressure for my altitude. Adjust for your own altitude. Then we put the 10-pound weight on here, and we let this process for 110 minutes. So 110 minutes is 1 hour and 50, almost 2 hours. That's what it takes to process salmon.